What better entertainment is now available to us than superb Turkish dramas about doctors? Imagine good-looking doctors running around saving lives at the hospital while enthralling dramas goes on in their workplace and personal lives. If you are heartbroken and frustrated from watching different romance series and cannot move on from the endings, no worries. Here we have tried our best and bring the list of top 6 Turkish series about doctors you must watch. Before we jump in, if you can spare one more second, please hit that like, subscribe button, and thank you for your kind support. Number 6. On the Path of Life. A professor doctor is the owner of a non-profit private hospital in Istanbul. While the hospital is in trouble because of its debt, some of the doctors resign. But as a person who has devoted his whole life to his patients, Visal, who is not willing to close the hospital where he worked for years, he decides to form a team to save the hospital. There are now 5 doctors and 5 different lives coming together from different parts of Turkey. No matter how much their troubles, loves, successes, and ambitions differentiate them, they all have one purpose, which is to save lives. Number 5. Emergency Love. In this story, you'll watch the funny life of Sinan and Nisan, who have totally different characters, end up working together in the same hospital. Sinan is a successful young doctor who is working in the emergency room of the hospital. He lives alone and enjoys his quiet and event-free life. On the other hand, a young doctor named Nisan moves to Istanbul, but she doesn't know that the doctor she's gonna be working with is living in the same building as her. As the story goes on, their friendship as well as love grows. Although Nisan is unbearable sometimes, Sinan sees the good in her and falls in love. Number 4. Hakimolo. Hakimolo TV series is about Dr. Hakimolo, who is a medical genius and head of the Department of Medical Diagnosis. He leads a diagnostic team consists of Mehmet Ali, Zeynep, and Emre. Mehmet comes from a poor background, whereas Emre comes from a wealthy background. Zeynep, on the other hand, is a kind of balancing factor in the team. She is good at human relations and trusts Dr. Hakimolo's decision no matter what. These 3 young doctors work together all the time and do their best to be recognized by Dr. Hakimolo. Number 3. A Miracle. The story of a young man with autism and Sevin syndrome named Ali, who opened his eyes to life in a mountainous village, will be the subject of the series A Miracle. Ali, who will have an introverted childhood as a young man, will finish first in medical school with his strong intelligence. He will then start working as an assistant at a hospital in Istanbul. Ali never told anyone about his disease. He tries to hide his condition from his friends around him. This is considered one of the best Turkish series in terms of motivation for people living with any disability. Number 2. Heartbreak. In Heartbreak TV series story, you'll explore the story of a young girl who has nothing but anger and challenges the life by becoming a successful surgeon. Eylül, the stubborn schoolgirl, turns up to be a strong professional doctor by the help of her teacher Ali Asaf. 10 years after their separation, they meet up again, but not as a teacher and student, instead as surgeons working side by side. Their love is met by many challenges and the inner conflict of the stubborn woman who refuses to yield easily to her heart, refusing to repeat the miserable story of her dead mother. Number 1. Black and White Love. Black and White Love is the best recommendation for the viewers who want to watch Turkish dramas with some common topics. It's a story about Asli, an uptight and kind-hearted doctor who is an orphan living in Istanbul with her police brother and gets entangled in a kind of mafia situation. In order to live, she has to marry the head enforcer of that mafia, named Ferhat, a cold-blooded killer with a wounded past. What happens when the woman who saves life is captured by a man who takes them? Hopefully, you'll like to view this romantic drama series. That's it for this video. Hope to see you back soon for more. Thanks for watching.